Hold up. Montes and Wemby stand alone? We got to talk about this.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb, holding it down on another daily episode of Shy Bulls podcast. If you like what you're listening to, make sure you hit that like button, punch that subscribe button. Now let's get to Montes and Wemby. Montes and Wemby, bro. Yeah, I said it. They stand alone. You may think to yourself, how, bro? Montes on a whole nother level. He actually debatable to be in that MVP race. Montes is just a second-year guy with a lot of potential trying to find his spot. But no, there is a method to the madness. Let's talk a little bit about Montes Buzelis. In the last 10 games, my boy, Montes Buzelis, is averaging 23.7 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game, 2.4 assists, and a block and 1.6 blocks per game, while hitting 4 threes a night. He's 8th in total threes made in the last 10 games and tied for 11th in blocks overall. That puts him behind Brandon Miller and Houston's Reed Shepard in three-pointers and tied with Pistons center Jalen Duren in blocks. Montes Buzelis is developing into a two-way star for the Chicago Bulls. The one bright spot that we have this season, not the only bright spot, but one of the few bright spots that we have this season. The last 10 games, he's averaging 24 points and 7 rebounds with 2 blocks a game. When you think about what makes an all-star, when I think about an all-star, they have to have one ability that's elite. Montes has 2 abilities that's elite. He has elite athleticism and elite blocking ability. That's 2. He's destined to be one of the very best to ever put on a Bulls uniform. But let's get to why we got this video. Where does Wemby and Montes stand alone above the crowd? Nobody else can get in the room. Well, Montes Buzelis and Wemby are the only 2 NBA players to this point to have 100 threes and 100 blocks. Think about that for Montes Buzelis. Montes sit alone on the top of a mountain with 100 threes and 100 blocks with only Victor Wembanyama at the top of that mountain with him. Montes has 101 blocks and 153 pointers. Wemby has 105 3-pointers and 161 blocks. Wow. This kid continues to hit benchmarks in his career, in his early career. You could talk about playing in the freshman, sophomore all-star game. You could talk about making the all-rookie team. He's maybe in the running for most improved player. He got to be in the running now. His overall averages is about 16 points per game and at about 6 rebounds per game. He could be, he's in the running. I wouldn't give him the edge. He's debatable in the talks. Future All-Stars is definitely in this young man's future. He is definitely passing any type of test that we could think of, or the Chicago Bulls can think of, or put in front of him. He is just demolishing it. And the great thing is that he likes to be coached hard. Even some of the players, I seen Josh Giddey just yelling at Montes last game. But at the end of that last game, Montes is talking good about Josh Giddey. Like, man, he's it. He's the truth. Talking about Josh Giddey. Montes saying Josh Giddey's the truth. So this ain't nothing but projection right here, y'all. Montes Buzelis sits at the top of the mountain with only one other guy, and that is Victor Wembanyama. 100 blocks, 100 3-pointers. Tell me what y'all think up in the comments, and I'll be right back with y'all with some more dope content. Hit that like button, punch that subscribe button as well. Peace out.
Cognac. Gang.